Hello, Commanders of Warpath. We have a new fighter officer coming in the next patch 13.4. Her name is Cloudbuster, and she looks quite good for a fighter officer. And for players that love using fighter planes, after the Navy and air interactions, Air Force has been like really critical, especially the fighter jets in the over the ocean and on the field, on the ground. Air is one of the most dominant arms. You need multiple officers, good officers to train, retrain the skills, and all that. So, this is one. So, without further ado, let's look at her skills and let's see what she has to offer. Let's go for the first tactical skill. When this officer is in a fighter plane troop, increase the troop's skill critical strike rate by 20% and deal skill damage to the target every 4 seconds. Damage coefficient 900 while in combat. So that's quite decent to begin with a tactical skill. Let's go to the passive skills now. So this is the balance skill, increases the damage intensity of this officer troops by 15% and its damage resist by 15% as well. So this is a very nice balance skill for the fighter jets. Let's go ahead to the next passive skill. Increases the officer skill boost of this officer's troop by 25% and its normal attack boost by 25% as well. So this is gonna be a lethal skill. This is gonna kill fighter jets in the air. Amazing to train on other officers as well. This is the one you should go for. This is the one of the most important and yet interesting skills. Something to really unpack in this skill, and if you understand it better than me, do let me know in the comments because I have trouble trying to understand it completely. So when this officer is in a fighter plane troop, increases the troop's firepower by 30%. That's quite self-explanatory and standard, nothing over the top. But whenever the troop deals skill damage, so skill shot, reduces the target's damage resist by 3% for next 8 seconds after the first skill shot. I believe each fighter plane can trigger this effect one time every 4 seconds, stacking up to 10 times. So this is something really important. Each fighter plane can trigger this effect one time. Each fighter plane, like, I don't understand like how this each like in inside a troop, like we have the number of fighter planes inside a troop or something like that. So I don't know how the multiplier of 3% is gonna apply if each is triggering one time or something like that. As far as time is concerned, this will be perpetual. After the first skill shot, you will constantly keep the damage resist less of the other fighter planes. But how much will it impact? That is yet to be seen by the tests. Do let me know if you can understand this better from the text than I am currently interpreting it. So finally, here is the vacant skill. When this officer is in a fighter plane troop, increases the troop's damage resist by 15% whenever the troop lands a critical strike with an officer's skill. Increases the skill critical damage by 10% for the next 8 seconds. So I think this is going to be a great officer. Especially for offense purposes, he will be amazing. I think with Skyjockey, she will pair great for a completely offensive setup. But you can pair it with other defensive officers as well, like Nagrani and all that, for health benefits and all that. So we will see who will she pair best with. But do let me know your thoughts. What are you planning to do? And if you're a new player, you can. I think you have an alternative to Skyjockey. You can practically skip the Skyjockey now and directly go for Cloudbuster instead. What do you think?